Alright guys, I want to talk to you about something today. I want to talk to you about your male hormonal health. Now, when you have problems with your male health, you start to experience issues like low T and ED, and these issues can be extremely embarrassing, they can be extremely frustrating, and a lot of times you don't even know where to go and look for help with these problems. So a lot of people go to their doctor, they're prescribed some sort of pharmaceutical, and what they don't realize is that that pharmaceutical is actually a Band-Aid. It's not something that's going to actually solve the problem. Now today in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to actually solve that problem, how to optimize your male hormonal health so you can get rid of issues like low T and ED. So first off, who am I? My name is Christopher Walker, and when I was a teenager I had problems with low T. Now these were very serious problems, and my T was actually at 11 nanograms per deciliter, and over the course of about 18 months of self-study, I learned how to naturally raise it up to just under 1200 nanograms per deciliter, which for those of you who know is above the medical reference range. It's very high. That's kind of the top end of where men can naturally get their testosterone. So after that, I had a lot of people ask me questions. I ended up writing a book, which is actually sitting right here. I wrote a book on the subject. And taught how to naturally increase your T. So that turned into a website, which now ends up, it's anabolicmen.com, and I want to talk to you today because in the supplement industry, a lot of people you either go toward the pharmaceutical gels like androgel, or you go and you look for a test booster supplement. So one of the issues and one of the things the problems that I had with all the T boosters out there on the market, something you go search on Amazon, there's always this issue because all the formulas are really bad. They're just filled with things that actually don't work. And we have videos and articles talking about each of the ingredients in a lot of those supplements and looking at the exact research behind them and see if it's even valid. Now the thing is, a lot of them actually don't increase T, or they increase T at the cost of something else, like inhibiting DHT conversion. So what my partner Ali and I wanted to set out to do eventually, at first we were very against recommending test boosters to anybody because there was nothing out there that was good. Like, there was literally nothing. It was a barren landscape. So we would recommend things from the book and a lot of other natural tactics and strategies. Eventually, we had so many people asking about it, it just became such a need that people wanted something they could take on a daily basis that actually worked, that actually contain minerals and herbs and vitamins that have human research showing that they increase T naturally. So we set out to make the perfect formula. In our mind, what was the true testosterone booster? What we came up with was actually, it's actually Testro-X. It took us over a year to make this, to do all the manufacturing. We have organic herbs in it, we have amazing minerals in it, and every single ingredient in this supplement has human research in men showing increases in testosterone. So we really did end up putting together the perfect formula. So I'll talk to you a bit about what's actually in it, and you can click through and check out more on the next page. But first off, we have magnesium and zinc in it. So magnesium and zinc, as many people know, these are some of the first things that people point to increase testosterone naturally with compounds. But magnesium and zinc, almost everyone statistically in the Western world, almost every man is deficient in magnesium and zinc. So one of the issues that causes low testosterone is deficiencies in certain things, and magnesium and zinc deficiencies are a rampant cause of low T in men. So we wanted to include not just any type of magnesium and zinc, but the exact most bioavailable form of it, so it's easy to absorb into your body, but also at the right dosage, because if you're taking just a tiny bit, it's not going to really do much for you. So we found the clinical dosage, and that's what we included in Testro-X. So we have magnesium and zinc. We put organic ashwagandha, KSM 66 ashwagandha. So just so you know, so you're educated on this, there are different types of ashwagandha, and KSM 66 is the version of ashwagandha that it has double the withanolide content from the other ones, which means it's more potent. It's twice as potent. Withanolides are the active ingredient in the ashwagandha that gives you the benefits. So, and all the human research in men showing increases in T levels was because it was studied on the KSM 66 variety. So we got the best organic source of KSM 66. put it in here. Next up, we have forskolin. Now, forskolin is another root that is very good for your body. Now, a lot of people think of it, in terms of weight loss and that sort of thing, but it's actually got good testosterone boosting benefits for men. So we also included forskolin. Now, the next three, inositol, glycine, and L-theanine, are actually what they do, especially when they're grouped together, and this is why we did it. They help with the signaling from the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland to tell your pituitary gland to produce more LH. Now, for those of you who don't know, luteinizing hormone, or LH, is what signals to your testes to produce T. So the more LH you have signaling, the more you're going to naturally produce, the more T you're naturally going to produce. So we included those ingredients because they are great for inducing that signaling. And now the last ingredient is boron, and there's a lot of good research showing that boron as a mineral, when taken in the right dosage, we have it in here at 10 milligrams. So if you take 10 milligrams a day, there's actually a study showing that as little as 7 to 14 days, you can have an increase of up to 127% in your testosterone levels, and this is backed by human research. So we loved recommending boron, especially because it's so underrated. It's something that just flies under the radar that not many people know about, but is extremely helpful, especially in the right dosages. So we included boron, and the very last thing is actually an absorbent ingredient, so it helps everything absorb into your body better, because no matter how much you take, if you can't absorb it, it's not doing you any good. So we really did put together the true T-booster formula here, and it's by Truth Nutraceuticals, which is our brand, and here's the bottle right here. But yeah, we're very excited for you to check it out. You can click through on the next page and read more about it.